When you say something like a coin or a note is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it, you're opening the door for fraud because it's not what one person's willing to pay for it. As a coin dealer, if I pay you $1,000 for a $5,000 coin, that does not automatically make it worth $1,000. And that's the same thing with collector to collector. If you put an item in a group and you sell it for $1,000 and it's only worth $100, you ripped off that buyer. That does not make it worth $1,000. It's a plural. What something's worth is what several people have paid for it in the past. That creates our value range that we put on our price guides. And it's very important to have established prices and price ranges for coins and currency for various reasons, so that I don't rip people off, so that I don't overpay for something, so that you, as a seller or a collector or a trader or whatever you do, you don't rip people off, so that when you go to a show, you kind of know pretty much what something's going to be selling for, and you're going to look for the best deal on it, but you're still going to know that it's going to be in a value range. It might be a coin that's worth $200 to $300, where you're going to look for it closer to 200 in the eye appeal that you want, even though the price is not exactly 200 or 300, it is in that range. That is acceptable. It depends on the grading company. It depends on a lot of different factors, but it depends on how many people have paid what for that, not what one person pays for it. You can't establish a value, sell to sell, dealer to collector, collector to collector, by just saying, I sold this coin for 1,000, that's what it's worth now. That's not how it works. Also, insurance purposes and appraisals, professional appraisals, I have to go by several different sources, do my appraisals, put my name on it, and the insurance company might come a calling and saying, look, they're trying to get $100,000 out of this collection, and you said it was only worth $50,000 because they're saying it's what they're willing to pay for it. Well, that's not how it works. It will never work that way in the real world. So a coin or a note, currency, or any other object that you collect is not worth what someone's paid for it. It's worth what several people have paid for it. Because if anybody can make up a value and sell it for whatever they want, then you're opening the doors for fraud. Not only that, you're quoting somebody else that had nothing to do with coins or currency. John Naisbitt, that wrote Megatrends, he's an author, and he's attributed to saying that something's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. So you're basically just a follower. You're not coming up with anything novel or anything wise or educated when it comes to coin values, because it's not true. So you got to have your comps. You got to have several sold auctions, sold listings, and a historical sales record for any item that you sell to come up with a decent value, so that I don't get ripped off, you don't get ripped off, or we don't accidentally overcharge somebody. And I know a lot of people are going to ask, what about a one of a kind? Well, if you have a one of a kind, then you need to put it up at Stacks and Bowers, put it up at heritage auctions, some of those large auction houses, and get it in front of a bunch of people and let them bid on it and determine the value, because it's still going to be worth what all those people are bidding on it for. And one person's going to end up winning it, and then you'll have your value. And that way it's already graded, it's authenticated, and it's actually one of a kind, because you can't just take any damaged coin out of your chain that you think's a mint error or rare and say, no, another coin looks like this, so I'm going to put it on eBay for $100,000. It don't work that way. If you want to be legit, you got to do legit. Thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.